Took a personality quiz online to find out what kind of fruit I am. I'm a pear. I didn't even know fruits had personalities, but apparently pears are pessimistic. But now that I know that fruits do have personalities, I petition them to change the name of passion fruit to heartless bitch fruit. Because I told one I loved it and it just sat there. I don't know what to do with my newfound identity. I think I'm going to start posting it on my dating profiles. Describe your personality. Pear. Any of you guys use dating sites, anybody? I'm on all of them, so I know they're mine. One thing that kills me on dating sites is when a woman posts a picture, like as part of her profile, just a picture of like a kid. Would you really want to date that person who was like, yeah, you know, I really wasn't that interested, but I saw a kid. What kind of music do you guys like?
Rock and roll!
Those are all, shut up.
2 Chainz.
Those are all interesting choices that we're going to ignore the fuck out of because they don't matter. See, because my favorite type of music is, I like the alternative, like indies type, hipster music, I like that. But like a lot of the singers sing about being alone, you know? Like how do you think the rest of the band members feel about that, you know? Like the singers just up there like, I spent another night alone, and the drummer's in the background getting his feelings hurt. Like, you said you were busy, that's my A friend who sees color whenever she hears music. What a racist. So I'm a young person, and whenever you hang around young people, you'll start seeing stupid things. For instance, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a cheek gauge before. It's an artificial hole inside your cheek. Why would you do that? How are you supposed to store acorns for the winter? Are you having a problem sucking 3 dicks at once? Was your boyfriend's dick too big to go in this in, so you have to turn it into a dick kebab? As you guys can probably tell, I was a cheerleader in high school. They thought I was gay. The men did, which really hurt. Like, I didn't get a single complaint from like an overprotective father or a jealous boyfriend. And it's like, really? You really don't think your daughter would have sex with me? I mean, I know she wouldn't. I've tried. But it's just nice to have someone to believe, you know what I'm saying? I did have a girlfriend at the time, though, and she went to only 1 game because I told her she could only go to 1 game because it was for basketball. And she's in the bleachers looking out straight, and she sees these young athletes being exciting. And 10 feet on the sidelines, I am dancing like a Power Ranger. I didn't need that comparison in close up. Anyway, I used to be a sketch artist for police, but I got fired because I can only draw anime characters. Police are looking for a man with large hair, large eyes, and an even larger sword. He was seen fleeing the crime with a Pokemon and getting into the seat of an '06 giant robot. Police believe this is unrelated to reports of a serial rapist whom, as this sketch shows, has tentacles. I was always kind of an artist. I always liked to draw things. And my mom, she would hang my drawings on the refrigerator. And I asked her why she would do that, and she said it was a combination of 2 of her favorite things: food and public shaming. My mom's an interesting woman. Her motto in life has always been like Nike's: just get your kids to do it. Anyway, I was in Walmart and I was walking by the toy aisle and I heard a mother disciplining her child that was acting up because he wanted something and she wouldn't give it to him. So I heard that she said, no, You don't even have anyone to play it with. You could have just stopped at no. You didn't have to remind the kid that he doesn't have friends. But that's still better than what my mom would do when I would act up in the store. She would be like, well, that's fine. I'll just bring home another little boy. And like, it sounds stupid, all right? But she's pasty with red hair. I look like this. In my mind, she's done it before. Every time we go out shopping, my eyes just linger on the missing poster. Yeah, and you guys laughed, but recently, about a year ago, I found one. Me when I was 2. I did like one of those age-enhanced things. And oh man, they had some high hopes for how I would look. Like, yeah, that guy looks kidnappable. My mom blames me for fucking up her car. I mean, she's right, I ran it into a tree. But in my defense, there was a spider on the steering wheel. And I wanted to get the spider off of the steering wheel. And driving into a tree did not work. And I'd also forgotten that I was driving my mom's car. Most cars I've ever driven, when you take your hands off the steering wheel for a second, they're like, you know what, I trust you. We're going to keep going the direction that you had me going. But my mom's car is like an unstable mistress. I take my hands off for a second, it's like, you don't love me, we're both dying. I'm in college, and I am a party animal. Every party I go to, I climb up a tree and hiss at people. I had a girlfriend last year, and she always liked to say that we were like the same person. And I was like, oh, is that why I hate myself? Because we weren't the same person, not even close. For instance, she was very serious. I do this. She grew up, she's from a very wealthy family. She grew up in a gated community. And the only gate I've ever seen in my life was one meant to keep me from falling downstairs. That didn't work. One time on this campus, there were these old white men walking around handing out Bibles to everybody. One of them handed a Bible to me, and I said, thank you. And I handed him an apple, and he said, thank you. And I said, looks like you didn't read the book, and I hissed and slid it off. I don't live on campus, I live off campus in an apartment, where I own 2 cats, which is 2 more than the limit. It's very stressful having a pet that you're not supposed to, because they like to climb in windows. And it's like, what are you doing? You're Anne Frank right now. Get out of the window. And they are just walking by like, you wouldn't happen to have any animals in that, would you? That's appropriate. One of my classes, we're doing an assignment where we're supposed to interview one of our elders, perhaps an older family member who's about 75 years of age or older. And we're supposed to interview them about various forms of media and how it's evolved over the years. And I found out some very interesting things. For instance, nobody in my family lives to be 75 years of age. I used to think I had like 50 years left. Nope, I have like 20. So to make up for lost time, I'm going to have to act my proportional age. So like, I'm going to start pretending like I have dementia by like age 30. Honey, can you change the diapers? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I'm calling the police. That's fucking funny. Speaking of age, I remember when I was about like 10, there was an older boy. It was like being 10, we were all fascinated with body hair and getting it. And there was an older boy who had like 3 armpit hairs. And what he would do, he would charge about a quarter to the younger boys to see his armpit hairs. And he got like $3.50 from me. And then like a few years later, he started doing the same thing, but with his pubic hair. And he got like $20 from one of his teachers. Oh my God, I remember when I first shaved my pubic hair, and that was a disaster. I missed a few patches, the skin was all razor burned. It ended up looking like a woolly mammoth with mange. Yes, mammoth. Anyway, I think I'd like to leave you guys with a high note, a positive note, something I'm thankful for. I'm very thankful for the internet, because I'm addicted to porn. And if I still had to pay for porn, I would be in an alleyway somewhere. Hanging out with some very shady characters, like, hey, yo, man, look, I would suck your dick if I could just see your dick. And like when I say that, some people ask me, wait, does that make you gay? No, but you don't have to be gay to have fun with two penises. Say you're hanging out with your buddy and you both pop boners. Don't make it awkward. Have a sword fight. Have a penis sword fight. I've had lots of them. I had lots of penis sword fights. My favorite penis sword fight occurred with a knight. His name was Sir Circumcision. And I love the fact that he was a knight, because that means that he was knighted in a knighting ceremony. And like I imagine his specific knighting ceremony to be like a priest, just like, come hither, brave warrior, kneel.